to another week of highly questionable behavior. What do you like today, Bomani?
See if we can trick ourselves into thinking the Texans have a chance against the Patriots.
No chance. Vamos, papi.
After last night, should your precious little Aaron Rodgers be favored over the Cowboys?
So sexy, so swaggering. I've upgraded him from precious little Aaron Rodgers to my beloved Aaron Rodgers. After this throw, he makes this throw better than anyone.
He's like the best Hail Mary thrower ever, and I don't feel like I'm saying something crazy.
In the history of the sport, nobody does this as well as this guy does. Cobb with a little cheating there. He pushed a little bit. Changed the first half entirely because they got outplayed in the first half. Here's the thing, though. They shouldn't be favored because Dallas does everything better than the Packers do. The only advantage the Packers have is at quarterback. And if you really think about this other advantage, the Packers kind of would prefer to play this game on the road instead of at Lambeau. Given the style of play, Dallas would probably prefer to play it at Lambeau, given the style of play.
I mean, the question is this. Are the Packers going to be able to stop the Cowboys from running the ball? Because the Cowboys are just going to lean on them over and over and over again. Because the last thing I think you want if you're Dallas is to have a rookie quarterback going up against a wily old defensive coordinator in a playoff game, which is what it would be for Dallas versus Green Bay. The thing is, the Packers, the corners, it's like layup lines, man. Like, I don't really understand what they're doing other than getting a nice brisk jog in from time to time.
What's the big deal? Aaron Rodgers, he had about 10 seconds to get rid of the ball. You know, any quarterback can do that. You know, and then the safeties, they got in front of the receiver. What the hell? What kind of football is that? You know, that's very poor. You know, Dallas is not going to allow that to happen.
Dallas doesn't cause turnovers on defense. I'd be scared if I was Dallas of that quarterback.
And the Packers have forced 17 turnovers since this winning streak started.
Are the Steelers host now that Big Ben is banged up again?
I, for one, was shocked to see the Dolphins go into cold weather with a backup quarterback and get smoked. I mean, there was no way in the world that I ever could have seen that one coming. Steelers won 30-12. The thing was, they were up big late, and Ben Roethlisberger was still out there, and he took a bad hit, and he's out, you know. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's unfortunate.
Why is he still out there?
I mean, it does seem to be a bit silly. He's in a walking boot after the game, riding around in the cart. Now, are they hoes if he's out? I mean, he's not going to be out. Is he banged up? He's been banged up his whole life. I have no idea what to tell. He should be in that game just because of that hit.
He has been banged up for so long that you guys should throw up there right now the running play that seemed to be called for Ben Roethlisberger. It was like seeing a skyscraper try to move across the field because he's not as young as he used to be. Keep in mind, though, we need the Steelers to advance to the Patriots. We all want to watch that. You guys don't want to see Kansas City go and play New England. We all want to see Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell and Ben Roethlisberger against the Patriots. This needs to happen.
Plus, no matter how bad Ben Roethlisberger feels right now, that ain't exactly how he's going to feel at game time. You know what I'm saying? Like this discussion right now is kind of silly.
Yeah, horse tranquilizers.
He's playing the drama too much, Big Ben. You know, look at Matt Moore. Then with Matt Moore, he took a big hit. That was a savage hit, you know. He lay there, and then he got up, and he went to the bench. He stayed on the bench for about 2 minutes, and then he came out, and he was a beast out there.
No, he had 3 turnovers in the next 9 plays.
Yeah, and that wasn't a concussion test. It was like a concussion quiz.
The Seattle defense proved that they can still be elite without Earl Thomas.
I don't know how to measure what Matthew Stafford is with a broken finger on a throwing hand, which would seem to be something that would affect any quarterback who's ever thrown a football in the history of the sport. This defense went into the game as the 30th ranked pass defense since Earl Thomas left with an injury. I don't think they fixed that. I think Matthew Stafford was hurt.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing about this. How much of that is just being the Lions, right? How do you decide what the issue actually was with them? So that didn't feel like a game that was going to prove anything for them. One thing that's worth noting, by the way, about the Seahawks, the last 2 times they've lost road playoff games, they were trips to the East Coast, right? But they were also 1 o'clock kickoffs where they came roaring back at the end, almost like their bodies woke up. They get this game on Saturday at 4 o'clock. They can't be happier with the schedule maker.
And there's this other thing that Bomani's been trying to warn you about. He's got no confidence in the team that they are playing on the road.
None. Not a lick.
Well, I don't know. They won without this guy, Russell Wilson, scrambling. I'm telling you, they went without the guy, so he got fresh legs. So he's saving those legs for next game. That's right.
That's
right.
interesting analysis
That's right.
I hadn't
That's
considered.
right.
He didn't have to run that much last week because the Lions didn't make it past the 33-yard line of Seattle. So now he's got extra in those legs.
Did the Texans' performance give you any hope that they can beat New England?
I mean, is Connor Cook going to be playing for the Patriots? Because what the Texans did was beat a team that was starting Connor Cook, who had not started an NFL game ever before his first start being in the playoffs, and it absolutely showed. So Jadeveon Clowney, monster. We like it. We see it. Okay. They're still going to be taking Brock Osweiler on the road to play against the Patriots. Who's betting on that?
The Texans have been outscored by 40-something points this season, and this is something of a difference that bears repeating. You're going from playing against Connor Cook to playing against Tom Brady. There's a bit of a difference there, and what you saw on Saturday is two teams who shouldn't be in the playoffs. One of them had to advance.
Well, I was impressed with Osweiler. He was going deep. He was going short. He was handing off the ball. He was even scrambling.
Yes,
I'm telling you, he showed everybody that money that he got paid for, was worth it. He showed the entire world what I got was a bargain.
You basically just said he didn't look incompetent. That should never be the thing that you say.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable. I mean, that the spotlight was on you. Come on, man up, stick your chest like that, and make the shot.
How are you sticking your...
No, what is that? That's not going in.
It is Monday. Time for more football.
Yeah.
Are you buying Alabama stock that they should be considered the underdog tonight?
All right, Alabama's a 6.5-point favorite, at least at the time that I am saying this. Ryan Anderson's a linebacker from Alabama, and he says that you could actually consider them to be an underdog in this game, which means that Nick Saban is doing an amazing job because he convinced someone on a team that's won 26 straight games that somehow they should be underdogs. Here's the thing, though. Clemson has everything that it takes to beat Alabama. The mobile quarterback is the biggest thing that gives Nick Saban all those headaches. This could go down as a Clemson win, but nobody's really going to bet on it actually happening. They might bet on the spread, but not on the outcome.
It's not just a mobile quarterback. It's a mobile quarterback who is experienced, and it's a mobile quarterback who hasn't had any problems against this defense the last time we saw him play against this defense, and they went up and down the field on Alabama. There are very good and legitimate reasons to question Alabama's offense. The issue is there are no reasons to question their defense, and that is where Clemson can actually do something with that quarterback against a defense that no one can do anything against.
There's another factor, too. All good Lane Kiffin. His brain is not there anymore to help Tricky Nicky.
That's right.
That's it, buddy. That's it. He's someplace in Boca enjoying the weather, enjoying the festivities, and waiting for Tricky Nicky to fail so he can have a bowl.
Guess who else is waiting for Tricky Nicky to fail so he can have a ball? Yes, he revealed himself there. He's always rooting against him.
Old good Lane Kiffin.
Do the Warriors have a crunch time problem?
Oh, the Warriors lost against Memphis. They were at home. They were winning by 20 at one point. And here are the last 40 seconds or so of the game. You see that they're winning. They've got the ball. And Draymond's saying, Draymond is not happy about the ISO for Kevin Durant. And he wanted Steph to handle the ball. That is not, look at Draymond not moving over there. Wow. Draymond not happy. And then after the game, Kevin Durant said, we weren't having a disagreement. I actually agreed with him, because you better agree with Draymond when he's getting like that.
Yeah, Draymond's the guy that's in charge there. You love after the game, he gives a quote saying about how as a floor general he was doing that, and then he realized he didn't say anything about Steph Curry, so he made Steph Curry a floor general. Guess who he didn't say was a floor general? The dude he's screaming at right there. Now, in fairness to Kevin Durant, I feel like when you're Kevin Durant and you've got Zach Randolph guarding you, you get to say ISO for me. Totally understand it. What this is, though, is a team that's clearly been kind of bending over backwards for Kevin Durant to get him in the fold, realizing they might need to push back on that. Because, Steph, you didn't have to give him the ball. That part's on you.
Come on, Gavin. You get paid to make those shots when the game is on the line. That's why you went to Golden State. You could have done that on OKC. I mean, that the spotlight was on you. Come on, man up, stick your chest like that, and make the shot.
How are you sticking your...
No, what is that? That's not going in.
Should the ACC have punished Grayson Allen for his latest play?
Well, welcome back, Grayson Allen. Apparently, he cannot stop from putting his feet on people. You will see this here in this contest against Boston College. There's Grayson Allen, and apparently, somehow, he incidentally right there puts his foot on that dude's inseam, which Dan's daddy thinks is really funny. Now, you may recall, Grayson got himself suspended because he did this right here against Elon, where he kicked somebody.
Oh, a montage of trippery.
Yeah, right there. Trip kick. I feel like we're kind of splitting hairs when you have those.
Yeah, that's more egregious.
Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of blatant, right? But then we have last year's. You can't forget. And yes, I don't have to play all of these, but I'm going to.
Yes, body of work.
Right there.
Right, which is the only reason we're doing this story is because of the body of work.
The body of work. And body of work is why I can't understand why the ACC is bending over backwards to give him the benefit of the doubt. They said that there was nothing conclusive there to say that he did it on purpose. If he wasn't doing it on purpose, can you tell me what he was doing?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I know a team that is looking at him and saying, we like that very much. That'll make a hell of a combination with Draymond Green, you know.
Oh,
that's it, buddy. That's it. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. He's not kicking. He's bending his leg out. It's different now.
Can you imagine how much America would hate the Warriors if they got Grayson Allen?
I'm thinking about moving to Canada, but I know they're going to be still watching me. I know that they're after me, but I won't let them capture me. And every day and every night, I pray they won't shackle me. 2 cups filled up with Easter pink. Take a minute. Rest in peace to Pimp C. Double G. Louis V. all over me. Take a minute. Rest in peace. OJD. 2 cups filled up with Easter pink. Take a minute. R.I.P. to Pimp C. Highly questionable is broadcast from the Clevelander Hotel on beautiful South Beach, Miami. Time to play the game that will cut you if you go near my lady. Do you question?
You give us topics and events. We question.
Do you question if this was lame to do in an exhibition game?
Army, football, high school. We've got a Bubba something or another. What was Bubba's name?
Bolden.
Bubba Bolden. Thank you. We got a field goal late in the game. 4 minutes left. He's on defense. Bubba Bolden.
I didn't know yet at this point.
Oh, I mean, okay. Is that allowed? Probably. Okay, we're going to keep going.
Can you kick the ball?
That's Bubba Bolden made a declaration
I myself am perfectly okay with this.
Okay, he did that on time.
Hey, man, everybody need to be out here working hard. Get on your grind, right? Like you say it's an exhibition. I always play to the whistle. That's Bubba Bolden's motto.
You know, it backfired on the Dolphins, but in this case, it worked.
Yeah, old buddy for the Dolphins. I mean, he's like, I'm about to get it. I'm about to get it. Oh, all right, but the head went back.
I mean, he's just mad because last week Michael Floyd blocked him. This week, someone else crushed him on a blindside block. He was just going to try and get something.
What was he listening out for? Like nobody moved?
By the way, that's first down Steelers. That was 4th and short.
Do you question whether these coaches went too far?
All right, Georgia and Missouri in basketball. Who the hell coaches Georgia?
Is Frank Tate still at Missouri?
No. Is Mark Fox still at Georgia?
The end of the first half, but all things said and considered, Missouri's got to be happy. They scored 14 of their 26 points.
What's happening here?
And now we have a dust-up going on as the
Players
teams are
separated by
going to the locker
coaches,
room.
but now coaches are going to go with coaches. Is that what's going to happen?
The team's headed to the locker room, and now the coaches are going
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the coaches from Georgia Shields.
Now the players are saying, well, wait a minute. Weren't you guys breaking this up a second ago?
Dude, that's the thing. I feel like once the coaches start going at it, can we get back to the fight that we was trying to have ourselves? Because clearly it's all good.
Oh, this needs to escalate a step further, though. Now we need the refs to start fighting each other. I need everyone to keep breaking it up to get confused by breaking it up. Look at that guy. Who's dragging me out of this?
Ooh, that's a dangerous one right there where you actually have to pick the dude up because the dude who's doing the picking up, the other one doesn't know who it is. By the way, which one of those guys were the head coaches? Like, which two? I really have no idea.
I don't know.
I think Mark Fox coached at Georgia. Didn't he coach in Nevada or something?
Whatever.
Even if they didn't throw any punches, those coaches that were still tougher than this guy here.
Oh, you flopper.
Yeah.
This guy's been clearly poisoned. He was poisoned by some sort of arsenic that guy placed in his mouth when we weren't looking. Faker.
And, I mean, hey, while we do this, Good thing they didn't mess with the referee, because you never know what the referee's holding.
Yes, let's throw that up there too while we're at it. You never know when a referee has one of these in his back pocket.
Rasco!
Do you question if this kid was making the right call?
All right, Darnay Holmes. He is from Calabasas, California. That's Southern California. He's a 5-star cornerback. He was making his decision about where he wanted to go to school. Here we go. You know that whole thing where the youngsters put the hats on the table.
The UCLA call, but look at the little guy.
So, little homie is really, really on board with Ohio State.
That's his nephew.
Really, really on board.
Buckeyes on the hat.
He really wanted him to go to Ohio State.
Oh,
The kid is going to UCLA.
Feels the same way.
And I can only assume, you might not think he handled that properly. He handled it a whole lot better than Landon Collins' mama did when it was his time in this same sort of situation.
yeah.
Well, I know why that kid was upset.
Why?
He might have been offered a pony if his uncle had gone to Ohio State.
Oh,
That's
see,
why.
there is that, right? There is that.
There has to be some coach who comes in and is like, hey, little man, how'd you like a pony?
Urban Meyer, we're on to you. Poppy, you got anything you want to say to Ohio State? That was pretty reckless what you just did there.
Yeah, I have to apologize because I have no idea whether he was offered a pony or something better than a pony.
Yeah, might
I
have
have
been better than
no
a pony,
evidence
yeah.
whatsoever,
You know what's
That's
better
right.
than a pony, kid? A Mustang.
Do you question who got it worse?
Oh, that's what we live for, right? We know someone got it bad, but did someone get it worse? Let's see, what do we have?
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay. Guy falls off skateboard, but
Oh, yeah, no,
I think we have an
I feel like
answer
it's
to
a
our question.
no-brainer. I feel like it's, oh, man, keep your head in the game.
Come on,
What are
man.
you doing?
If you're going to be that close, you have to know that that's one of the possibilities.
What
don't
was he
you?
thinking about? What he was going to have for lunch after this was finished? Can we run this one more time, please?
Let's go slower, if you will. Even slower. Oh,
Like, it wasn't
faster.
even that bad a fall for the skateboarder. It didn't appear. Bow!
Hand down, man down. That's it.
Yes.
Also, though, to be fair, nobody else in the area seems to be as worried as they need to be about
Well, but
this.
no, if you go to the long angle, go to the long angle. There is one adult there who is uselessly not helpful to the right of this poor kid. Look, right there, look out!
What's the adult supposed to do? Take one for somebody else's kid?
Are we sure that kid is okay now? I'm not too sure about that, you know?
I'm too busy laughing to be worried about anything
Don't
like
seem-
that.
doesn't seem
Stop
terribly
messing up the
concerned about
program, old man.
Time to play the game that is the real reason you watch. See? Or no?
Tell us what to watch on television tonight. We'll tell you if we're intrigued or not.
On TSN 3, Flames and Jets.
The Jets, Poppy. Where are the Jets from? Where are they from?
They're from New York, the New York Jets. No?
Okay, Winnipeg is what I was going
Okay.
for there, but that's all right. Let's check in with Patrick
At
Laine.
least he didn't say West Side Story. Oh.
Good God. Okay. That
Wow.
announcer is screaming. That concludes our hockey coverage of this game. Where are the Jets from, Poppy?
Winnipeg, Canada. That's
all right,
it. That's it. I got it right this time.
all right.
There's another Jet team.
Yeah, you're
New
right.
York,
Poppy,
that's right.
Bomani, are you intrigued?
Somehow he had a clip on our show worse than when he hit the thing into his own goal that time. And yes, I said the thing because I couldn't remember what it was called.
That concludes our hockey coverage. Poppy, are you intrigued?
Oh, see, I'm very intrigued. You know, two Canadian teams going at this show. It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm telling you, these Canadians, they play tough, they play rough, they play to hit somebody in the face. You know, I'm telling you, it's going to be a hell of a game.
Where are they playing?
They're playing in
Okay, that concludes our hockey
Canada,
coverage.
someplace in
All right,
Canada.
all
It's
right,
called
good
a
guess.
puck.
Good
It's
guess.
called a puck.
puck, puck, puck.
Oh my God.
He used to think pucks were made of metal.
That's right.
On ABC, The Bachelor.
Okay, look at two people are very excited about this. One is not. Look at him. All right, let me see. What do you got?
Where's Nick? And where's Corinne?
I just want Nick now. And I will do whatever it takes to make sure that at the end it's just me and him.
There have been times that I didn't know if you had the
I
maturity.
run a multi-million-dollar company, and I don't appreciate you treating me like an idiot. I am not a runner-up, and My sex abilities are definitely top notch. So tonight I'm gonna go see Nick and I'm going to have sex with him. It's just gonna be magical. My heart is gold, but my is platinum.
Right, man. I mean, you got me interested, a little bit interested. Bomani, are you intrigued?
I wish you'd have told me your name. I'm rooting for you. We need more of you out here.
Poppy, are you intrigued?
See, I'm very intrigued. Are you kidding me? I'm telling you something. I got a little bit confused because in that pool, I thought that Nick was going to wear that bra. You know, when the girl was taking the bra off, she was giving the bra to Nick. You know, and Nick was ready to wear it, and all of a sudden, something else happened. You know, what the hell's going on?
Were they bras when my father was bikini tops? Bras when my father was?
Did he really think he was about to put it on?
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching.
See you tomorrow back on ESPN. Thanks for watching.
Gracias. See you mañana.
What was it that she said was made out of platinum? What was the word that she used?
Yeah, she talking about,
Oh, I see.